Today on XBS, we take you on a road trip south of the border to Mexico as we check out 2 insane locations for action sports and a lot more. We'll catch up with a number of cutting-edge athletes that call this part of the world a paradise for just about anything you want to do. We spent 10 days traveling hundreds of miles with our newfound friends as they introduced us to their world and all the great fun that they have to offer. Stay with us for this edition of XBS as we have done the legwork on finding a hotspot for some of the best action sports in the world. It's a gem we're willing to share with you, and all we want in return is for you to stay with us on this edition of XBS. Hola amigos, an hour-and-a-half drive separates our 2 host locations today. First up, Huatulco, Mexico, arguably the action sports capital of the country. The other place right here, Puerto Escondido, known as the Mexican Pipeline. If you've surfed here, you can appreciate the next 30 minutes of television. If you've never been here, you're going to want to come. Our journey from Los Angeles to Huatulco, Mexico began with Mexicana Airlines. We were thrilled to be in Huatulco, especially since we had heard so much about it. The climate and setting was exactly what we thought it would be. Perfect. Just about an hour's drive from Huatulco is Puerto Escondido. In Puerto, we hooked up with Mexico's #1 surfer, Raul Nochola. He has a very clean style and welcomed us with plenty of enthusiasm. That's a pretty good wave right there.
Yeah, a little
but
it's,
see, in California, when we get big waves, it doesn't matter if they're in great shape. Everybody goes out anyway.
You know, in California, sometimes it's good place for surfing in California. I think my favorite place in California is Lowers.
Yeah, Lower Trestles.
Is the best spots in California.
Yeah.
But it's good for competition, you know. It's
right.
good for maneuvers.
Well, when you go to the competition in Huntington Beach, California, I'm sure you've heard of the Huntington Hop because it's so small sometimes.
Yeah.
Every now and then, we get good waves for a contest there. How do you leave a place like this and go surf someplace less?
I don't know, you know, I think all competition is small waves, just in 2 places, in Australia and Hawaii is the really good waves, big waves.
Walk with me for a second.
Yeah,
when you're out in competition, you're what, 137th out of 800 right now.
Yeah.
And Angel thinks that you definitely could get in the top 20 someday. What do you think?
It's possible, you know. Chess is locking in the competitions. A lot of concentration, a lot of serious, because it's serious sport, you know. But I think so this year is my year.
How old are you, 24?
I have 24 years.
24 years old. Have you've seen the top surfers in the world come through here. Who's the best surfer that you have seen? I've asked this to Angel.
In Mexico?
Yeah, came here.
Here.
Slater or somebody that...
You know, my favorite surfer is Kelly Slater, really, but right now I have a lot of surfers. Too many surfers, Australian, Brazilian, a lot of surfing, good surfers. So I think this year is actually because Kelly Slater come back again to the ASP, to the more competitions. But the Australian people's good surfer, man.
When you go out there and you're on the world tour and people learn that you're from Mexico, do they first thing say Puerto Escondido?
Yeah, for sure. I have a lot of friends, everybody. Hey, Mexican Pipeline. Hey, how are you? You know, it's good because I am just me in the WQS.
Yeah.
You know, possible. I think next couple of years more, a lot Mexican. Now it's a little difficult because not too much company has sponsor because it's expensive traveling, everything. But have a lot of surfers, good surfers here in all Mexico.
Something about Mexico, you get damn good burritos down here. That's
the favorite food for tourist guy.
I was trying to get Angel to have some, but he says he'd get too heavy. It has to be lighter out in the water.
have a lot of power,
A lot of
calories.
A lot of Mexican power.
Yeah, frijoles and arroz, special frijoles.
Yeah, those are good though, man.
That-
Those are
that's
good.
really good.
That'll make me a powerful surfer.
No, the thing is a lot of calories.
A lot of calories, yeah. Yeah, now we're gonna go, it's not happening here right now, but we think it's gonna be happening at the point.
Sure.
We get some footage of you practicing and Angel. We'll get the masked man.
The show is starting.
Angel Salinas is the most famous surfer from Mexico. He is known as the masked man out of his love for wrestling.